Well, hello there. We are going to do a little bit of a writing vlog today. I've been doing my morning writing sessions pretty regularly for a while now, and now it's, if you can tell, it's not morning, but it's time to do an extra afternoon writing session. I find writing in the afternoon feels doable if I've already done it in the morning and kind of overcome that initial hurdle. There's still some momentum there, so that's what I'm going to do today. And what I'm currently working on, currently drafting, is the first book of a new series, and I'll tell you the series premise because I think it's pretty exciting. It's essentially, if you've ever seen one of those listicles that's like, these are all the remote villages that will pay you to come live there. It's inspired by that idea. It's not based on any particular one of those offers, but that idea, you know, I saw one of those lists and was like, oh, that could be interesting, except not for me. It's not for me. I don't want to do it. But yes, I do want to write probably 4 different stories that are based on that. So we're going to get into a writing session now. Stop talking about it and just actually do it. And part of the reason I'm doing an extra session is that I set up a track bear with the word count for all the projects I'd like to write this year, and I gave myself an end date of like the end of September or something. And as I've been entering in the like 600-ish words I write each morning, it keeps telling me, you need to write more to hit this goal. And I'm not really taking it that seriously. It's not really that big of a push for me, but I thought it might be fun to actually do a little bit extra writing today and see how it goes. So I'm really happy with how today's writing session went, this little extra session. At the beginning of it, I was in a fun scene that I was really enjoying writing this morning. There was some miscommunication going on between these 3 people, and finally they figured out what they were trying to talk to each other about. That was entertaining, a little bit funny, and I ended up writing more than I intended to write. I didn't have like a target set on the Scrivener file or anything, so I thought maybe I'd write 400-ish words just to hit the goal for the day in the TrackBear app. And by the time I reached a point where I was like, okay, that's a good stopping point, which will be fun to get back into tomorrow morning, it ended up being, I think, about 900 words in this session. So we're at 1,500-ish for the day, which feels great. It leaves me feeling excited to get back into the story, open my laptop up first thing tomorrow morning, and see what's coming next for these characters. This particular story is going down the enemies to lovers kind of pathway, not real enemies, like it's not a fantasy novel, there's no daggers or anything, but just animosity, I would say. And that's always fun to see how that's going to break, how they're going to find their way through it. So thanks for joining me for this, and I'll be back here again soon.